Shalom Israel. I like to say all praise and glory be to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Shalom to the elect men out there pushing in true sincerity. Alright, now today's lesson I'm going to get into is render men that just do. Alright, and the scripture I got here is Romans chapter 13 verse 7. Render therefore to all their dues, tribute to whom tribute is due, custom to whom custom, fear to whom fear, and honor to whom honor. Right, so you got to render men what they're just due. Like how they say in the world, give credit where credit is due. Where you think that comes from? That comes from the scripture. Because what? You got to render men their just dues. Alright? Like say for instance, you might have borrowed some money from a brother, and you might tell him like, yo, Lord willing, I'm going to get you your bread back in 2 weeks on my next check. But it actually wound up taking you 2 checks, to get him his bread back, And you tell him like, beforehand, like, yo, my bad, but I got some some tribulations, that hit me, so I'm gonna try to hit you on the next one. He'd be like, all right, cool. So then when that time come, you get him his bread back as fast as you can, and you tell that man what? The water for that, the water for that, for being patient with me, for not nagging me like how a woman do, you know what I'm saying? Because what? Because he could have easily been on it like, yo, I want my bread at, what's up with that money, like how a nigga would do in a situation like that. But he was a real brother to you, and he been patient with you. So what? You render that man his just due. You tell him the water for being patient. I really appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? What? And that's rendering to that man his just due. What? And the person to feel appreciated for what you doing that, man. A person to feel appreciated what you doing that, man. That's rendering to men that just do, and that's an example of that, all right? And also it says what? Tribute to whom tribute is due, right? Because like say for instance, right, with the elders of GMS, you know what I'm saying? What? They give tribute to whom tribute is due. To who? The elders before them. Who the Most High put the spirit on to start the foundation off to bring Israel back into the fold, and especially what for us younger brothers now, because we didn't know those older men. Who the Lord put the spirit upon to start this foundation back up again. We didn't know those men, but now we know those men. What? Elder Yaquab, King Maishah, starting off with Abba Bibbins. We know those men now. What? Through the elders of GMS. We know of those men through the elders of GMS, by them making tribute of them, by them mentioning them names, alright, putting up their photo images in their clips, showing up old clips of them, so on and so forth. So the elders of GMS give tribute to those men who are due of that tribute by making their name known to us younger brothers here today, man. That's giving tribute to whom tribute is due, man. Alright? And says custom to whom custom, fear to whom fear. Right, when it say fear to whom fear, what? That's talking about respect. So who do we respect? Who do we love? Who do we fear? Who do we do this for? Who else but Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man? Alright? That's who we do this for, man. For the love of the Lord, to please the Lord, man. Alright? We here to be what? Pleases of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. To fear, to respect him, to do his will as he commanded us, man. Alright? And to preach this doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in truth and sincerity. That's the fear of the Lord. That's respect of the Lord, and not twisting up the doctrine, man. Because if you're twisting up the doctrine, that's not the fear, the love, or the respect for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Or saying that you could call the Lord whatever name, man. Alright? And it says, and honor to whom honor. Right, so it says give honor to those, but the scripture say what? Give double honor to those who are worthy. So who does that title go to, man? Who does that double honor title go to? Who else but the elders of GMS, man? Who laid down, who the Most High set up what as being the foundation for all of Israel now, man. Especially for us younger brothers to learn according to the correct doctrine and how to preach this word in truth and sincerity and how to conduct ourselves in this brotherhood, man. Who else is doing that except for the elders of GMS, man? Who else that so-called themselves elders of Israel is doing that, man? Who else has been doing that, preaching this word in truth and sincerity for years on top of years and having to take breaks, man? Who else but the elders of GMS, man? Because it definitely ain't what? Nate Satan, General Yohana, so on and so forth, man. Those men is not worthy of double honors. The only men that's worthy of double honors as far as Israel is concerned is the elders of GMS, man. Because what? Even though we're a different camp, DTA, Death to America, we know who we learn from, man. We know who we learn from. We know who the Most High set up as a foundation, man. Okay? So that's why what? we give double honors to the elders of GMS because what? We rendering them their just due because they are worthy of that, man. And there's no other men in Israel, once again, that's worthy of that double honors title except for the elders of GMS, man. All right? So, you know, with that, I like to say, all praise and glory be to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Shalom to the elect men out there pushing in true sincerity. Shalom. Death to America.